A lot of people are confused when it comes to choosing physiotherapy as a career. People are going to need physiotherapists for their posture, for their pain, for their aches. I'm not here to advertise and promote people taking physiotherapy. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So recently, just after the NEET result has come out and the NEET admission process and counseling process has begun, I've been getting a lot of DMs and comments under my videos asking me this one question, which is physiotherapy a good option as a career? Now, I really didn't know whether I should make this video or not. Honestly, I still don't know how to answer that question. So then I put up a story on my Instagram asking whether you want to know what is my personal opinion and my thoughts on this question. And a majority of you voted for a yes to make that video, and that's why I thought that okay, maybe I really need to share my opinion, share my thoughts, and just help you guys out, because I have seen this a lot, that a lot of people are confused when it comes to choosing physiotherapy as a career, and I understand the reason behind that confusion. So I'll be trying my best to answer that question, and I'll try my best to give out whatever opinion and personal thoughts that I have on this particular question. So answering such questions is a very, very subjective thing. So I would like to give you a disclaimer that whatever I'll be saying in this video, please take it as a very, very personal opinion. Please take it as a very personal thoughts, because I don't think I'm the right person to guide you whether you should take physiotherapy or not. I'm not here to advertise and promote people taking physiotherapy, because everybody's choices, everybody's goals, everybody's expectations with life and career are completely different. So in this video, I'll just be sharing my personal thoughts on why I have chosen physiotherapy. Secondly, how is it out in the world, and thirdly, what things you really need to keep in your mind before you choose physiotherapy as a career option. So majorly I'll be focusing on these three aspects and questions, and hopefully these will answer and help you clear your mind and help you decide whether you want to choose physiotherapy as a career or not. Without wasting any further time, let's get started. First thing, why I chose physiotherapy. I have already made a video on that, but I will tell you in short about the story behind it. So I have been a sports person myself for the last 10 to 12 years. I have played competitive gymnastics. So I have been a really active person. I have been somebody who has done exercising, who knows how it feels to be injured and then not able to go back to sports. I am somebody who has done like a proper competitive training program. So I love body, I love movements, and second thing which I loved was studying biology. So these two things really matched well in physiotherapy, and that is why I have voluntarily chosen physiotherapy. There was no compromise done. I always wanted to do physiotherapy. So currently I am a final year physiotherapy student studying at St. G.S. Medical College and KEM Hospital in Mumbai. I cleared NEET in my first attempt, and I'm extremely grateful for whatever happened. In the present, I'm really happy with the career that I have chosen and the decisions I've made along this way. The second one, is there any scope of physiotherapy outside in the world, in the market? I'm sure many of you now must have noticed the amount of problems, the amount of musculoskeletal problems, the amount of backaches, the amount of pain that people are suffering from right now because of long hours of sitting, long hours of working, long hours of desk jobs. So I definitely feel that physiotherapy in the future is going to have a really vast scope. People are going to need physiotherapists for their posture, for their pain, for their aches. And I feel because the time is evolving, I can already see the demand of physiotherapists. So if you want to know whether there is a scope or an opportunity to grow in this field, I would say yes, there is definitely a lot of scope for physiotherapists in the future, keeping in mind the lifestyle, the habits, and just in general the work-life balance that people are having right now. They definitely will need somebody who can guide them properly about their posture, about exercises, and just help them have a really pain-free body so that they can use that body to do their activities of daily living and just feel good by having a healthy body. So if you want to know whether there is a scope of physiotherapists in the future, I would say yes. Answering the third point, that is, what all things you really need to keep in your mind before you enter this course. The first thing which I would like to clarify here is that it does not really matter whether you have studied from a government or a private medical college. Yes, I know there is a lot of expectations and notions about people and students coming out from government medical colleges, especially the top tier colleges like KEM, any government college actually. People expect that वहाँ पे कुछ अलग सिखाते होंगे, या फिर वहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाते हैं, या वहाँ पे कुछ अलग हो रहा है. Take it from me, there is not a lot of difference in the education or the teaching methods in colleges. Honestly, if you ask me, though I am from KEM or St. J.S. Medical College, which is just like a dream college for a lot of you aspirants, 80% of the studies is self-study. Not everything is being taught in colleges. There is so much that you have to do on your own, and not everything is spoon-fed. So if you think that if you come to KEM and you will be taught really well and everything will be given to you on your plate, it's a complete lie. 80 to 90% of the things that I have learned, the knowledge that I have got, is from self-study. Say only 10 to 15% of the knowledge comes from teachers, comes from postings, and comes from studying books. So if you think that कुछ खास होता है गवर्नमेंट कॉलेजेस में, तो नहीं होता है. The only difference is that you get a lot of practical exposure over theory exposure. So practically you can get and learn a lot from government colleges, but when it comes to theory or principles, government colleges are not so well equipped for that. So you have to make your own notes, you have to actually refer books and make your own understand it on your own. So basically there's nothing extraordinary when it comes to teaching physiotherapy in government and private colleges. Everything is the same. I would say private colleges might be teaching better than government colleges, but of course practical exposure जो आपको गवर्नमेंट में मिलेगा वो आपको प्राइवेट में नहीं मिलने वाला है. So this is something which a lot of people don't know, and not a lot of people share about it. So yeah, just wanted to share this very transparently, that there isn't any great thing that happens in big government colleges except for the practical exposure. बाकी का सब कुछ पढ़ाई आपको खुद से करना पड़ता है. Nothing is being spoon fed or any extraordinary or special knowledge which is given in government medical colleges. The other thing which I think you should keep in your mind is that everything at the end depends on your personal skills. So future of any career really depends on your skills. If you're really skillful, talented, disciplined, and you have that knowledge that others don't, you will definitely be a successful person in that career. So when people ask me this question, can physiotherapy help you earn money? I would say it depends on your skills. I have seen a physiotherapist who charges 2,500 to 3,000 rupees for one session, and I have also seen physiotherapists just charging 500 to 700 rupees a session. So everything depends on your skills, on your experience, on your personal knowledge. So I don't think there is a specific amount which I can quote here when it comes to how much money you can earn in a month, but one thing I can tell you for sure is that you can earn from thousands to lakhs a month depending upon your skills and how much time you're able to give and how well experienced you are. So yeah, we really cannot estimate the exact amount of money a physiotherapist can make, but I can tell you for sure that you can live a very very decent life with a really nice work-life balance, with a really nice personal life and a family life along with your career. So yeah, cannot really quote a number, but can tell you you can earn enough to live a really decent and a comfortable life in the future. Third thing, which I think not a lot of people know about physiotherapy, which is that physiotherapy is a holistic approach. It's a form of a rehab. So it's not just about exercising, it's about how you can help somebody get back to their normal life. So it's not just about getting that full range of motion of your shoulders, a full range of motion of your knees, or a complete or a full strength in your muscles, but it's more about how well can you do your activities of daily living. So if you're somebody who likes helping people, who are compassionate, who has empathy, who has sympathy, I think you can really do well in this career, because as you see, physiotherapy is a rehab. There are a number of sessions that you have to go through with a patient. So at the end, you spend a good amount of time with the patient and you kind of build a relationship with that patient when it comes to helping them get back to their daily life. So because of the time duration which is there, you really need to show patience. So if you are somebody who has patience, who also has compassion, and who just really likes helping people get back to their feet, helping people get back to their normal life, this is the perfect career for you. I personally chose this career because I wanted something that had work-life balance. I didn't want any career where I always had to be on my toes, or it always called for an emergency call, or that involved night duties. I always wanted a work-life balance. I wanted to work in my comfortable hours. I really wanted to take people from their say really bad part of their life to good part of their life and just help them come back to their normal routine rather than just curing the disease with medications and 100 different tests. For me, it's a feel-good factor when a person starts walking on their own, or feels better, or feels strong, or feels really comfortable in their own body. All these things really matter to me, and that is why I also like this course, because it really helps you help people from their core, and you definitely get a lot of blessings from people when they feel happy and they feel good and when they're back to their normal life. So I hope this video really helped you understand what to expect from physiotherapy, what are things you need to keep in your mind, what is the reality out there in the world, and choose accordingly for yourself. I don't know if I have answered all the questions properly and accurately, but I have tried my best. Please remember that this is a really subjective answer, because there is no one right answer when it comes to choosing a career. It's very very subjective. It has to be personal. Every career has their own pros and cons. So keeping in mind everything and seeing what works for you, what does not work for you, it's always better that you take and decide for your own self rather than just taking advice from others. So I hope this video could help you all. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, because it really makes a big difference to me, and also because we are very very close to crossing 1000 subscribers on this channel. So yeah, please subscribe kar do, and all the very best for your admission process. Always remember, whatever happens for the good. Be patient, trust God, trust in yourself, have faith in yourself, and everything will go well. Take care, and I will now see you in my next one. Bye.
So love.